but she was also a groupie. And she lived in St. Mary, close to where my cousin's bar was. So we were acquaintances. She would pass by and say hi and whatnot. So this girl came over to me. I'm not going to say her name. This girl came over to me and be like, girl, you know, see so and so, I look upon you. I'm like, who is he? She like, girl, he's this and that. And she told me his name. And he's the person that keep this show and that. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this information? This man is looking at me. I know how those men are. A lot of men like that, they like to use up, you know, little young girls and promise them stuff. And I'm like, I ain't finna play that game. I'm not a groupie, and this man is not gonna play with me. So you could tell him to stop looking, because obviously he done mess with all the girls at the party, and he didn't want any of them anymore. He wanted somebody that was fresh, and that was me that day. She said, girl, you stupid. Talk to him. He'll give you money. I'm like, duh. I don't know what to do. Because I'm like, how am I going to just tell this man to give me money without looking like, you know what? And she said, it's not that serious. He's just going to give you money because that's how he is. Because like I said, that man done deal with all those girls already. So, I went to walk around, and he came over to me and he said, I know you see me looking at you. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, yeah, I want you to stay with me tonight. I said, really? Just like that? He's like, yeah, just like that. I'm like, no. He said, come on, you know you want to stay. I'm like, I don't. You're like, don't worry, I'm going to make it worth your while. I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? Like, man, don't use that type of language to me. What am I supposed to do? You know, I'm a little young girl. I mean, I got 2 little kids, but I was still green. I was stupid. I was silly. I wasn't this person. So I'm like, all right. So the girl came back to me and be like, yes, girl, you locked you now, blah, 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 because this man was the man. Do you hear me? I started out properly. So the night ended, the party ended, and he stayed at the same guest house that the party was being held. And my cousin told me, stay, girl, whatever, whatever, and I stayed. Me and this man was there. We do what grown-ups do, but it was no pressure. We was just chilling for the rest of the night. I don't, at that time, I don't drink, smoke, nothing. I was just there, and we was just talking, and he was just telling me stories because he's very famous, and he got a lot of stories that people know about him. And in the morning, when I woke up, he gave me 10,000 Jamaican dollars.